The Winter War by Priscilla Shirer with Gina Detweiler. Chapter 36. Great Balls of Fire. The huge green dragon appeared in the sky almost instantly, making a wide circle in plain view of the fortress before folding his wings and diving for Xavier and his friends. "Run!" Xavier said to Ivy and Finn, who took off for the woods just as Tannen made a crash landing, sending up an explosion of snow. "Now jump on!" Xavier leapt on the panting dragon before the snow had time to settle. Evan jumped up behind him. Manuel couldn't leap that high, but Xavier bent down, grabbed his hand, and pulled him aboard right behind him. Manuel threw both arms around a spike on Tannen's back. They all braced themselves as the dragon took off again, shooting straight into the air. "Lava cannons," Evan shouted. Fiery balls of molten lava rocketed toward them from the fortress. Tannen managed to twist and dip to avoid the onslaught, sometimes flipping into somersaults. "I think I'm going to be sick," Manuel said in a strangled voice, hugging the dragon's spike in terror. "Gorp!" Tannen warbled his battle cry as he flew in corkscrew circles and tumbled into a landing on the sky pod. Tannen could fly like an eagle, but he landed more like a one-legged goony bird, flopping on his face and skidding almost to the very edge. Xavier drew a breath of relief and turned to check on the other passengers. "Is everyone okay?" "Great," said Evan, who slid down the dragon's belly and went over to give him a pat on the head. Manuel was searching the skies wildly, looking green from the unexpected thrill ride. "What about the catapults?" he croaked. "They're not aimed at the sky pod," Xavier said. "Not yet, anyway." "That's a relief," said Manuel. Rather than sliding down the dragon's belly, he inched his way down the neck, going from spike to spike to keep from falling. Tannen kept his head low, patiently waiting. Xavier went to the edge of the sky pod, which was almost level with the rim of the crater. From there, he could see the gleaming fortress, the lava moat, and the forgers frantically launching fireballs from their catapults. Dark smoke billowed from the top of the pyramid and spread across the sky, casting a long shadow over the fortress. "We're safe for the moment," Xavier announced. "But as soon as Thane figures out what happened, they're going to re-aim their catapults at this sky pod." "That sounds bad," said Manuel. "No, it's actually good," said Xavier. "We will be like a diversion, take the attention off Levi and Brianna." "And what if we get polarized by fireballs?" said Evan. "Pulverized," said Manuel under his breath. Xavier didn't answer right away. "We have everything we need," he said finally.